Hey guys, you remember that super sad episode of Pokemon where Ash Ketchum had to release his Butterfree and then you just cried and cried and cried? Yeah? Well, I'm bringing that type of sadness to the Pokemon Career Mode. Sort of. Alright guys, and welcome back to the Pokemon Career Mode. Yes, the Pokemon Career Mode, we try to be the very best, like no one ever was. Now guys, you have been asking for it and I am bringing it to you. We are turning this into a Pokemon Nuzlocke. And for you guys who are unfamiliar with what a Pokemon Nuzlocke is, in a Pokemon Let's Play is if that Pokemon faints, then they're dead, essentially, and they have to release that Pokemon back into the wild. So that is pretty much what I'm going to be bringing to you. And that is what we're going to do in this Career Mode, guys. Every time I lose a game from now on, we are going to be releasing one of those players that played in that game, and to determine which player we will be releasing is totally random. So any player that played in that game is on the line and can be released back in the wild. Yes, we can lose David De Gea, we can lose freaking Kevin De Bruyne. It is going to get crazy and I'm going to cry just like I cried when Ash released Butterfree. Come back, Butterfree. Why do you leave? So yeah guys, get ready to cry. I'm gonna cry. I cry every time. So yeah guys, that is the new rule. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you do think it's gonna add a little bit of more spice to this Pokemon Madness, go ahead and let's hit that like button. And guys, this is a new thing that I wanted to bring up. Every single time that you hit the like, look at which like you are specifically and then list the corresponding Pokemon. So if you're the first like, go ahead, put first like Bulbasaur, and after the 151st like, put 151st like Mew. I can't remember right off the top of my head which one of you guys started doing it, but I think it's brilliant, it's genius. I'll go ahead and put your comment right here, boop, and there you guys go. So that is your shout out right there. Brilliant stuff, guys. And yeah, this is our first episode back from VidCon, so I'm gonna be cutting stuff a little bit tighter, get you to the games and the polls quicker. So tell me how you guys like it in the comments down below, and without further ado, let's get into the games. But first off guys, here's an offer from Ireland to coach their national team, and I started to ponder, if you guys remember a while ago, I wanted to coach a European team so I could, you know, play some of the top tier talents in Europe. And here's another offer from Liverpool. We're gonna go ahead and decline that. But guys, now be the poll question today. Should I take the national, the national team job for Ireland? I'm thinking they're kind of like a mid-tier team. I don't want to use like a super popular team like, like England or Spain or Germany, because I want to steal those types of talents. So Ireland or Wales, I think, are those two. So I'll leave that straw poll up. Which one should I use? Which one should I choose? Should I choose Ireland or should I choose Wales? Go ahead, the straw poll will be left down below as we get into this game up against Crystal Palace. And look at this from distance! Oh my god, Jason almost punching it into our goal. What a thriller bark right there. Oh my goodness. Look at that, and Tim Cool Tentacool keeping it cool. Oh, and able to punch that over the crossbar, and now we are on the attack right here. Moha, as you can see, not our first teamers right in here, but it would not matter as our dirty Suarez is gonna go ahead and find himself on the end of an early cross, freeing himself from his marker. Basically, I do not know what happened. The Crystal Palace defender just fell asleep and beautifully put across the face of goal, and Bruyne was anticipated the near post and just froze into the spot. But just as soon as we get the goal lead, we give it right back, and we have a game, young fellas. Yannick Bolasie, this whole entire game was just tearing me a new one, and I was like, oh my god, I hope I win this and get Bolasie, because he was just terrifying. And as you can see right here, look how he is about to abuse me. Okay, it's just body fake once, body fakes twice, cuts back across again, and then, yeah, turns and lays it off right here, and is going to go ahead, gets it inside, and oh my I mean, all credit to that finish, guys, but Yannick Bolasie just abused me, and now we are down by 2. Could we get a little bit more magic with Dirty Suarez? Oh, basically going back to that same tactic, but it was not happening, and then it was just more of Crystal Palace coming in, attacking us, and oh! That easily could have been 3-1 down, and we are on the birth of the halftime. The fire point moment. Does it fall to Enjoy? And a great save by Bruyne, and we go into the halftime down, guys, and we might be seeing our first Pokemon leaving the squad. Who will we lose in this Nuzlocke if we do ahead and go down? But as you can see right here, it would not. Oh my goodness, Adam Meyer basically saying, what do we say to the god of Nuzlocke? Not today. Not today, good man. And there he goes, getting in front of the Crystal Palace defender, and oh, what a header, putting his body on the line. That is what I want to see, just going full on Superman right into the goal and basically tackling the ball into the net in the 68th minute. I wanted to go ahead and get our winner, but you knew it was Lanik Pelosi putting in a tall cross, and oh, not too far off once again. This was a very, very tight game, with us resting most of our top end players for the next game coming up against Arsenal. We might be going ahead and saying goodbye, or could we be saying hello with the chipsy chips? But oh, crossbar, oh, despair, oh, depression. But now it would be Yannick Bolasie, one more, the danger man, getting it inside, but Tim Tentacruel getting onto that and throwing it out, and that would be it. And oof, what a game, what a tense game, lads. But we are able to pull out a 2-2 draw. Woo! Okay, so we barely escaped. We almost were about to release our first player back into the wild. No bye-bye Butterfree this week, guys. We get ourselves a draw up against Crystal Palace, and we get a 50-50 pull out of the tall grass. Of course, as the rules, as per usual, we do not get any of the players that were in their starting roster, but we do go ahead and get this player right here. Let's go ahead, get a little bit of the in the hat hype right here. Boom. Let's see if you're anyone good. Don't break my heart. You are. Ooh, Dwight Gayle.
Dwight Gayle. While he possesses extreme speed, agility, and finishing, his low stamina hampers him, but makes him perfect for the super sub role.
Alright guys, so super sub for Channing Sports, Dwight Gayle is on the line, but you guys know the rules. Since it was a draw, it's only a 50-50 chance we get him. If it is red, that means he is released back into the wild, but if it is blue, that means we get to keep him. Ooh, I would like this pacey young man on my team. Do it, blue. Yeah! There we go, boys. Alright, hey, you stay there. There we go, boys. We get Dwight Gayle added to the shortlist. Come on, come here, right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put you into the Pokeballs. And oh, look. I was that excited about Dwight Gayle. I kind of left a little bit of Dwight Gayle still on the outside of the Pokeball, but there you go. Boom. There we go. Add to the shortlist. Hopefully we're bringing another good striker in the next window. And now for the big boy of the episode, we are going up against Arsenal. And ooh, my goodness. I got something for you, but stay tuned. Find out. Go ahead. Watch now. Okay, guys, this is the big one. This is what I saved up. Basically, my first teamers for it is against second place Arsenal in the league, and we are starting most of our big boys. As you can see right here, Kevin De Bruyne, Harry Kane, Zivkovic, aka Zirkovic, and look at their starting roster right here. A lot of great players. Oh my goodness, can we get ourselves an Alexis Sanchez? But first things first, let's get ourselves a win before I start talking any smack. Zirkovic, the first one to go ahead and earn himself a corner. That was probably going in, and we're gonna go short corner. OP, can Enrique find the noggin to somebody? Yes, he does. Dongu Topak doing Dongu things, as Channy says. But there we go, the Dongu man going ahead, rising up like a fresh salmon in the Alaskan winter and slamming it home at the near post. Rarely do we get those, so I was quite happy, but it's pretty much been, I think, all headers that we scored so far. So Harry Kane was like, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's get a few goals with our feet, and we are off to a flying start, a PG-8-S start up against the big boys of Arsenal and pinging it off the post. Always more pretty. Always more prettier. Always prettier when you go ahead and ping it off the post. And look at us. We should have been 3 right there, but Adama skying it over the post. But it was all us in the first half. Huddleston getting through, but Shishesi just does just enough to go ahead and hold on, as this game was pretty much on the verge of getting put away. And look at Harry Kane dodging away from a couple of more defensive moves, and he lays it off to Zivkovic, but once again the Arsenal defense hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Oh my goodness. And yeah, this easily could have been a nightmare for Arsenal, but they worked themselves back into the game, and in the second half they go ahead and win themselves a penalty here. And oh my goodness, Huddleston, I dive in, but look at this. I clearly get the ball before the player. I guess it still was a pretty bad tackle, but I got ball before it, and Alexis Sanchez. I dove the same way that I saw Alexis Sanchez dink the ball in the Copa America, so I was like, he's gonna, I know where he's gonna put it. I've been studying his moves, but yeah, he went the other direction. But Zivkovic is through, and once again, Szczesny is doing just enough to keep them into the game, and with a 2-1 lead, it was getting a little bit nervy, and we're just that final touch away from putting the game on, away. And now with Jethro Williams cutting it inside, going through, tackles through 2 defenders, cuts it, and once again, Szczesny there to play hero. And I was getting a little bit nervous because Arsenal was threatening, guys. As you can see, Diaz through, cuts it over to the top, and what a save! Oh my goodness, David De Gea. What an animal! The much maligned David De Gea. I had not been impressed by what he has done since he's come on, but basically saving our hides and guaranteeing us a for sure not going behind in that moment. And what a save, one of the best saves I've ever seen in FIFA 15. But now Halilovic into the game, fresh legs, can he do something? And once again, what a battle of goalies this second half has been, and Szczesny is once again able to save Arsenal's booties, and now they are in, and in the death of halftime, Wilshere tackles past 2, and he is through, and he skies it. Oh my goodness, and what a heart attack that was at the end, but we are able to hold on. And David De Gea, you freaking animal, earning yourself. I had to give it to him right after this match, giving him a deserved #1 of the squad. There you go, David De Gea, you earned that #1. You are truly a David de Queza. But guys, we just beat Arsenal 2-1, which means we get 1 pull out of the tall grass, and I thought, yes, this is the time. Arsenal has one of the best, most talented rosters in the BPL, and I have a great ball, and I am going to be freaking using it in this episode. Yes, and if you guys forgot what the great ball does, essentially I get to choose the starting 11 that will be going into the tall grass. Oh my goodness. And this is the 11 of Arsenal that I will be picking from. Oh my goodness, look at all the great players in here. Koscielny, Gabriel, Bellerin, Ospina, Gibbs. The big one that I left out, as you can see right here in the midfield, no Wilshere. And the reason why I went Ozil actually over Wilshere is because Wilshere has that injury prone trait, and yeah, you don't really want that in a career mode. Alright guys, so that selected 11 is right here in this tall grass. Oh my goodness, let's rub the great ball for a little bit of luck, and let's go ahead and dig it in. Come on, give me someone great, give me someone incredible. You are right here. Ooh, this is 2. Dump you right there, and we're gonna choose you. I choose you, Pikachu. Get the in the hat luck, get a little bit of the knit luck, rub my sweat, rub my tears, because you are close my eyes, be the pick of dreams. You are. Boom. Woo! Walcott, we got Walcott. Striker Walcott, baby. Striker Walcott, baby.
Theo Walcott, the super speed Pokemon. 97 acceleration, 96 pace. Speedster trait, and while he does possess the injury-prone trait, he is one of the most dangerous Pokemon in FIFA 15 Career Mode.
We got Walcott, baby, aka the Speed Force, aka Jolteon, aka the fastest Pokemon in the game. Oh my goodness, come here, great ball. Come here, great ball. Oh, so much pace, and we're gonna go ahead and put Walcott right in here in the great ball. Boom. And that is it, guys. That is the great ball that we have used. And if you are hyped for Walcott, aka Jolteon, to be joining the Pokemon Career, go ahead and critical hit that like button, guys. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode of the Pokemon Career. And guys, how did you like this new editing style? I've been trying a couple things out, experimenting with the channel a bit. And guys, go ahead and check out this video I did with T-Ray all day, where we played Rocket League. And guys, it is straight up, not kidding you, the most epic, most funny thing I've ever put up on YouTube. The ending is just mind-boggling. Go ahead and check it out. And then who's that Pokemon? It was Buddy's Rudy. Yeah, it was a pretty easy one, and a lot of you guys got it, but the first 3 to get it were Albert Nguyen, the future of soccer, and lastly but not leastly, Chalupawana, who has his own FIFA channel. Go ahead and check him out. He does incredible stuff. He does player growths and player reviews, as well as an excellent career modes, because this guy, he's gonna be big someday. Go ahead, check him out, Chalupawana. My name is B-. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird.